Hey everybody, it is the creator of the Living in Murrieta YouTube channel, and I find myself again recording a video on Saturday evening because life be lifing, okay? So unfortunately I had to attend two memorial services today for dear friends who lived full and long lives. We're talking 80 plus years old. So sad, but also just really a celebration of their lives and their memories, and really just to comfort and support their families. But outside of that, I wanted to talk about a couple things. I know the last update that I did last week, I kind of gave an overview of the traditional Murrieta real estate market and then dove a little bit into luxury. And I want to kind of clear things up and say 90% of the homes that are bought and sold in the Murrieta area are not luxury, are not, $1 million and above, $2 million and above. The median price is, between $670,000 and $700,000. So that's kind of the range that we're typically looking at for a single family home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, plus in Murrieta. You do get, larger room sizes, larger home sizes, larger lots than you typically would see in that price range in Los Angeles County, Orange County, San Diego County. So just to kind of give you a sense of kind of where Murrieta sits as far as affordability. One of the things that I love most about this neighborhood, about the Murrieta and adjacent communities, is the middle class America. This, what I've heard is the disappearing middle class. You can really thrive in Murrieta, California. You can be making under 6 figures and be a homeowner and have a sustainable mortgage payment, and that's really important. Sometimes I think folks get so caught up in this idea of owning a home that they never stop and think, long term, is this sustainable for me, or am I going to own a home for 2 years, with this higher price and this higher interest rate and not be able to keep it up? So that is definitely something that you want to keep in mind. Make sure that your mortgage payment is affordable for you. Make sure that you have some savings set aside. But again, one of the biggest things that I love about this area is you don't have to be, a luxury client. You don't have to be, making 6 figures, close to 7 figures to live, survive, and thrive in Murrieta, California. So that's really one of my favorite things about the community. And then I just wanted to comment, because I've gotten some questions, and this always happens when I mention that that I was raised in Compton, California. And I think that a lot of times there's this stereotype of what my childhood would have been like. And I'll just tell you, not to break the mold or anything, but just tell you my experience. I grew up as, the oldest of 2 daughters. I come from a 2-parent working household. So, grew up in a home, not an apartment, not the same life that I've always been able to provide my children. So, just wanted to kind of give, there's another side. Compton is just like any other inner city. You are gonna pay a little bit more to live there because of its proximity and its location in Los Angeles, California, or in Los Angeles County, proximity to, major Los Angeles cities. But it is a community like any other. I am old enough to remember a time before gangsta rap, before gangs were even a thing. I didn't even know what they were. So I was able to kind of see that transition. And even then, there's still this sense of community that always existed. Like I said, I grew up with both my mom and my dad in the home. They both worked. My mom worked nights, my dad worked days. They would try to balance it out, but when it didn't balance, we go stay with my grandmother. There was always some sense of community and familiar support, which is something that, that I cherish to this day. Doesn't matter where I am, because those things are foundational to me. So again, if you are interested in moving or considering moving to the Murrieta, California area, give me a call. I can give you the real down to earth lowdown. Murrieta is just like any other city, so there's going to be some areas that are maybe less desirable. That's what we'll call it today, okay? But just keep in mind that you want to keep an affordable, sustainable, realistic mortgage that works not just for you today, but for long term. So I tend to not promote adjustable rate mortgages or things that are going to fluctuate and lead to some challenges that we've seen in the past. But do give me a call. You can set up some time on my calendar. I look forward to helping you out. And again, another late Saturday post, but I am here for you.